rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
In life, there are things that suck, but we do them anyway. Family photo sessions with matching outfits suck, but we do it anyway. And you know what else really sucks? Getting screened for cancer. But you've got to do it anyway. Screening can save your life from cancer, or even help prevent certain types of cancer. For more information, visit getscreenedforcancer.org.
It is 39-39. Avery Stafford is on the move. Exigent Sports goes up by 2. Timeout in the lab. Really playing some good ball. He's been all over the court. Fouls, grabs the rebound. Seaver gets it. Down to Avery Stafford. One more pass to Rogers. Rogers puts it up. No, he barely misses. Oh! Give him 2 and 1. Let's see if the referee gives him razzle-dazzle points.
Ooh, Corey, I like showing that highlight.
Yeah, it was a good game last year. It was for our first time.
Yeah,
the amazing atmosphere.
Yeah,
amazing crowd. And we couldn't ask for no 2 better games. They both came down to the last second.
Yes.
What the All-Star game supposed to be like.
Absolutely. You predict the same thing this year?
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be the same kind of way.
Yeah.
But you know, in the lab will come out this year.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
He got in the lab, guys. Welcome to Exigent Sports. Coach Rock. As I told you, we keep it star-studded, and there's no more stars out there bigger than Coach Rock. On top of the 41 athletes that we have, they've narrowed down. I've lost a couple because of other sports. I think you lost a couple because of other sports.
Track, stuff like that going on.
Yep, absolutely.
I think last year we kind of had it earlier.
We did.
As soon as basketball was over, we kind of had it. So, you know what I'm saying? We beat track, and you would think everything was getting started. But this year, we,
try to let spring break go through.
Right.
Yeah.
Because last year, we lost some kids in spring break last year.
Exactly. So the thought process was, hey, let's get through spring break.
Right.
But we still have a good turnout.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Still got a lot of great athletes available.
I can't wait to see it. I'm ready.
It's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. And I like showing that highlight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I like showing that highlight. It was good. We had some great players last year. And just super excited, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you. If you're here, go ahead and make someone aware. And please share. Because it is time. It is time for you to meet some of these. And I think we have some kids rolling in.
Yeah, we got quite a few coming in. Try something outside it look like.
Yeah, some coming in. I don't know if any of these young ladies are in the lab or not.
Yeah, we got probably have to wait to commercial, get through commercial and probably put them in and do it that way.
They might be out of luck.
Yeah.
We're on time schedule right here.
We might put them all over.
We got bills to pay at the same time. But guys, again, thank you for showing up. Coach DJ here, excited about the big game tomorrow. It is going to be excellent. It's going to be an atmosphere that you won't forget. It is a very special moment for these young student athletes to have a chance to play basketball one more time in their age group, to show all the local talent, because what we do here is exigent. Exigent is pressing, it's demanding. And it is exigent that we show all these student athletes out there, because we know small classification schools, it's really hard for them to get exposure.
Yeah, it is.
So then we're putting faces to names out there doing that. Yeah, absolutely. Who do you predict on your girls' team?
That's going to be tough.
That's going to take over and bring it home for in the lab?
Because I got so many, so it's hard to say. But just off the top of my head, I feel like Kaylee Kylie. Hey, is that Kaylee or Kylie? Robert Springs.
Kylie Barger.
Yeah, I think she's gonna do a lot of good things. Kylie Albright from Jacksboro.
Yes.
Addie from Jacksboro.
Yes.
I got some heat over here, Coach.
You do have some
Emma
heat.
Jackson from Kingston.
Yeah.
So yeah, it can go. I think anybody on my team can win it.
What about the young lady from the Sevier County area, Pigeon Forge?
From Northview.
Northview.
Yeah, she play guard.
Okay.
LeShine actually nominated her, LeShine Gorham.
Okay.
But when I got the text and they sent me some clips, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
I got one.
She's gonna make a difference.
Yeah, she's gonna be a ball player. She's tough.
Absolutely.
And what I like about the game though is watching them next year, because a lot of our girls and guys play varsity. We had quite a few that ended up playing big minutes on the varsity level, so it's good to see that. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And I wonder if you have any. Do you see any of your student athletes here now?
I believe I got a few, Coach, but
if they're in the studio in the lab, girls, go ahead and get on the set. We'll be interviewing you here in a couple minutes. So anybody that's from in the lab, the girls, anybody in the lab,
in the lab, you in the lab?
Get ready.
Okay, now them are your girls.
I figure so. Yeah. That's okay. So on your boys team, who is going to be exigent? Who's going to be pressing and demanding in that game?
I like Logan Hill a lot.
Yeah.
I like Logan Hill a lot.
You wouldn't do
Corbin Wilbanks, I think he's going to do some things from Lake City.
Yeah.
Man, like the boys, I got quite a few. Colton Lawson, I heard he wasn't playing it. I heard he might play. So
if he comes, it's going to be a surprise.
Yeah,
it's going to be a surprise. I was told also that they had so much going on that he wasn't going to be, and that was from the mother. Right. So, but he is an absolute. Woo.
I think I got Logan here being playing his LeBron hat on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And texting me. Yeah. So
hopefully we can make that work, because that's one kid I want to see play.
Yeah, I do too.
He's a big, but he can fire that rock from range. Yeah. And if he's down low, he has the footwork to make anything happen.
You know, North, they got a good program, though. They were good last year. They made a good run this year.
Absolutely.
Coach Thomas, he did a good job out there.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple kids, like I mentioned last week, Bentley Ellis. Shocked to see he wasn't on this list. And for those of you out there, I didn't nominate anybody. I don't think Coach Rock nominated anybody. The goal was to put it out there on social media. The goal was for the parents, the coaches, the players, fans to add these names in. So I can assure you every name that I have either came from a coach, a player, a fan, a teammate, something like that. And because I could have went out and got kids like Josiah Hall.
Right.
I could have got Trey Flowers.
Josiah had baseball.
Right.
So he was a kid that I wouldn't reach out to, but he had baseball going on. So
right.
And now I did my process, Coach. You know, I just got a lot of coaches in the area. I said, hey, guys, who did be in this game? And they just sent me a list of kids.
So, and that's how they get nominated. So it's nothing that, or reached out and said, you got to be in this game. We want it to be fair, right? We want to see who's following us, who's supporting the movement, and those are the people that we're moving on forward with. But again, there's a lot of names out there, and I know my son had asked me, why is X, Y, and Z not on there? Yeah. And it's because either somebody didn't see the post, somebody was busy, or just didn't want to be a part of it. Yeah. But there's definitely some names out there. Those three names for sure: Bentley Ellis, Josiah McClure, and Trey Flowers. Those have been some good contenders in this.
There's a couple more that I wanted to see that I had on my list. Not off the top of my head, but I had a couple kids on my list that I wanted to see that ended up not coming. But
Jay Stinson.
Yeah, there's one.
Yes. Yeah. So a lot of, but still.
But if you get everybody start. I mean, you have to break it down to two teams, but you get too big. So we got 41 kids this year?
Yeah. So my roster is now, and I have 9 boys and 9 girls, so I have 18 total on Exigent Sports. What are your numbers?
I think I'm at 10 and 9, something like that.
Okay,
yeah.
10 and 9.
Because I think I had 12 boys at the beginning. Okay. I think I lost 2 boys. Well, I lost 1 for sure. Yeah. And I got, one's a coin flip.
Yeah. If he walks in that gym, though, you got you one.
It's gonna be lit.
You got you one. You definitely got you one. Guys, what is your expectations on the game? Who do you have? Is it in the lab? Is it Exigent Sports? Boys or girls? You can make sure you can call in and you can tell us what is your prediction for the game. That's 865-483-8112. Numbers on the screen, 865-483-8112. Call in. Tell us, what are your predictions? What do you think? Who is going to win these games? I tell you, last year, Exigent Sports got a sweep.
Man, yeah. It was a bad call by the ref you hired. I'm just leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. But it was a great game.
It was a great game. It was great game.
But we gotta get a lit back.
Well, who's your coaches?
Oh man, my coaches, man. Of course, I always, anytime I got anything, I'm going home guy, cousin. I coached him, and then he wanted to coach and came up with me, and he was honored. He was on that staff when I had T and Zai and Joe Pace and them boys, Jaquan. Yeah. So I got Quentin. He coached last year. Okay. The coach will be back.
Yeah.
And then I got Ted Mitchell from Jefferson. He gonna coach the girls.
Yes. Yeah.
And then my sleeper was a kid that played in the game last year.
Yeah.
Aiden Amanette from Rockwood.
Nice. That's nice.
So
that's nice. I had a kid last year to coach. Brennan.
I remember that.
Brennan Scott. And the reason why I nominated one, because he was a senior, which you got a freshman this year, which is awesome. But another reason, because he had to stop playing basketball because of a hard situation. And I figured that was like one of the best things I could do for him to bring him out. Yeah. And I'm happy that he was able to, coach against your great coaches and actually pull out a win. So shout out to him for that. My coaches this year, I went back with a senior for the boys. Okay. I got star Raekwon Watson.
Superstar.
Superstar.
Yeah, superstar. Right.
It has several offers out there.
Got another one the other day, didn't it?
Yeah.
Had a great showing in the state, man.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. He's a stud. Whatever he does in life, he's going to be great. Great heart, great spirit, great mind. And so I'm super proud of Raekwon. He's going to be coaching the boys' teams for Exigent Sports. And he said that Dallas Frant and possibly Cooper that was on the team as well. Big Coop may be his 2 assistant coaches. So I'm excited about that. And then on the other end, I figured I'll pull out a cat out the hat.
I seen that. I seen when you post, I said, oh, he think he's slick.
Yeah, I pulled a cat out the hat.
Because I was going to call him. At one point, I was going to call him. So. And then I also hit up Lester Wilson. Yeah. I was hoping to get Lester, but Lester is, he trained and stuff, so he had a lot of stuff going on. Right. And I hit him up late at the same time, so it's on me too. But I had a ringer on standby, but it didn't come through. But I'm happy with what I got.
Absolutely. Well, I was able to get that ringer. Coach Patrick Davis, welcome to Team Exigent Sports. He's going to coach the girls, and he has the best experience out there to do so. Super excited to have him. Proud of his accomplishments that he's made. Man. He has big steps and leads and bounds to go, and this is going to be another stamp on his resume that he can put down.
I wonder what they're going to do when because I got most of his girls on my team.
Yeah, you do. I got a couple.
Yeah, you got a couple.
And you got a couple.
I got a couple.
You got a couple. Yeah. See, and the reason why I wanted him is because he coached those girls. So if anybody has kryptonite for those bad girls,
the ones I got, we ain't worried about it.
Yeah, you're right. Because we ain't
worried about it.
They're really, really good. Hey, guys, we got to take a quick commercial break. But before we take a commercial break,
all right.
I didn't ask you who you think was going to win the boys' game.
Well, come on, man. In the lab.
You got in the lab.
For sure.
You got in the lab.
For sure. MVP?
MVP, who is it?
I'm going to give you 2. I'm going to give you my go-to going to be, I'm going to give you my go guy and my sleeper, right? My go guy going to be Logan Hill.
Logan Hill.
Then my sleeper going to be I like Max. The shooter.
Max King from Jefferson.
And I feel like,
if he catches fire,
you're in trouble. You're in trouble.
If Max King catches fire, you're definitely in trouble. Guys, we got to take a quick commercial break, but stay tuned. In about 120 seconds, we'll be right back.
Commercial Metals Company is still a locally operated company that's serving the people of East Tennessee with convenient hours of operation. Commercial Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing is too big or too small. Still have that old clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Commercial Metals are specialists in commercial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Commercial Metals encourages you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. Member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Commercial Metals Company. Turn that scrap into cash.
If anyone knows the joy of rescuing animals, it's me. Just ask my rescues, who are all very important members of my family. Your life can also be forever changed by adopting a shelter pet. And it's not just about the happiness your pet gets from finding a loving home, but that which you'll get from bringing them into your life. The heroes at American Humane have been helping animals for more than 140 years. You can learn more at AmericanHumane.org.
In our community, everyone deserves access to quality health care. At the Free Medical Clinic, we offer no-charge medical services to those without insurance. There is never a bill at the Free Medical Clinic. From primary care, preventative care, diagnostics, and specialty care, our dedicated team is here to help. The Free Medical Clinic, taking your fear away from becoming sick or hurt. Go to fmcor.org to become a patient. Remember, there is never a charge for your care. fmcor.org.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
Your local Ferris dealer is S.L. Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood. Call 865-354-0600.
Welcome back to Exigent Sports. I told you, 120 seconds, we'll be right back. And right on time, we're back on set. Guys, thank you all for showing up. You all have been greatly supportive, and we really appreciate it. I'm going to ask you again, if you don't mind, make someone aware and please share. Let them know that we are on here. It is time to do some interviews with some of these young student athletes, and I couldn't be more excited about it. Now, Coach, we talked a little bit about in the lab, your expectations. Now, one thing that's never happened on this show is I've never been interviewed.
Oh, you ready?
I've never been interviewed.
Oh, man, you know.
Can you take over the him for me? Can I be the co-host and you be the host?
I got you.
Host, Coach Rock, and your co-host, DJ Pendergrass. I'm a guest at this point. I'm a guest at this point.
So this is in the lab takeover right now. Coach, let's talk about your team. Who do you feel, what are your expectations? Let's start with the girls.
Okay.
What are your expectations? Because, you know, you got to your team practice that day, correct?
Well, I had a few show up. Okay. Most of the team couldn't make it, out of town doing other things, sports.
Right. So what's your expectation going into this game tomorrow night?
Like I told them, if they don't have fun, then we didn't do our job.
Right.
So first and foremost, I want them to know that it's an all-star game. Mm-hmm. We want you to showcase your talent, but you got to have fun doing it. You got to have fun doing it. As far as athletically, I expect to see a lot of defense that creates offense.
Right.
I'm hoping to, because you have some dogs, Coach, right? You got some wolves.
You got some dogs over in the studio. I'm looking at them like, man, I missed a couple picks.
However, you know, defense, in my opinion, and a lot of people's out there, wins the championship.
Sure.
And I feel like if we can play the right defense, put some pressure, you know, on your super women out there, right, My expectation for them is play some good defense, turn over the offense, get some razzle-dazzle points. Right. You know, maybe get a nice layup that's behind the back, or take it behind the back and lay it up, or
4 point.
Do 3 point.
We're doing a 4 point.
We're doing a 4 point line. The 4 point line is, in effect, it's the volleyball line for anybody that sees the gym and knows what the volleyball line is. If anyone can shoot and make it from the volleyball line, you get 4 points. If you're going for a layup and you can do any kind of razzle-dazzle behind the back, whatever, or dunk, you get 3 points for that.
So who you got? Who you think gonna take MVP?
Last year I predicted that Lily Wright was the MVP, right. And I also predicted that Jackson Rice was the MVP. Right. I was right.
Yeah, you 2 for 2 last year.
I was 2 for 2 last year. Both of them did well and took the MVP. If I had to give it to the girls this year, it's really a hard pick. I've heard a lot of great things about a lot of these girls. A lot of these girls are first team all region that I was able to pick on my team. We're talking kids like Addie Carson, Nadine Davison, some more out there, Darcy Bingham. So it's a lot of kids. Lily Odell, like they're really, really good. But I met Jordan recently from Lake City, who was going to take her talents to Anderson County, hook them. And I was very impressed by how Jordan carried herself and handled herself. And there's somebody else, Aubrey, from Cherokee. She's she has good footwork. She's a lefty. And I feel like if she can get herself involved, you know, it's up in the air. Last year I was able to pick. I knew. This year I really don't have a pick. Again, I'm hoping defense turns over to offense.
Right. So switching over to the boys, what's your expectation of the boys, and who you think gonna come out?
Well, as far as the boys,
cause you got some dogs over there.
As far as the boys,
you got some dogs over there, Coach. I ain't gonna lie. A couple kids on my board you stole from me because you looked at my notes, but I'm gonna let that slide.
Now he wouldn't let me look at his notes.
Nah, he looked at them for sure.
It's another hard one because I got a kid from Sunbright, Noah Cox. It's a dog. He's really good. I got a kid from Robertsville, Mir Porter.
One of the best athletes around.
He's a monster. But there was a kid that I'd never seen play that I just heard great things from, but he came to practice Monday. Lincoln Pettit from Inglewood. He almost dunked, Coach.
Where Inglewood is?
Inglewood is in Athens. It's out there. He will be going to McMinn County. McMinn Central.
That's a long way to hear about us and want to be a part of us.
Yeah, absolutely. So I know his mother.
Okay.
His mother and I went to school together, graduated together. Okay. She played basketball, and she was a dog. Renee Robinson. Yeah, she was really, really good. So I was excited to have them come through. But we do have some of those girls here right now. And let's take it to the bench. Hey, ladies, how you doing? Nevaeh, what are you doing? How y'all doing?
Good.
Thanks for showing up. Addie Carson, you have the microphone in your hand. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. How do you feel about playing in this All-Star game?
I'm excited.
How excited? Tell the people at home. Look in the camera and tell the people what your expectation is for yourself and Team Exigent Sports.
Well, hopefully we can win and everybody can get like 15 points.
I like that. So you play multiple sports, is that correct?
Yeah.
Tell me what all sports you play.
I play volleyball, softball, and basketball.
Wow. And if I'm not mistaken, you played a little high school ball right after your 8th grade season. Is that correct?
Yep.
That says a lot about you. Coach, I got one that they got to compete at the high school level. And those girls went to state.
Went to state, yeah.
Yeah, they went to state. So to let somebody like that come up and they go on the state, it says a lot about. So I'm excited about Addie Carson and Cofield. One heartbeat. We got us one. Let's go to Cofield number 2 with Nevaeh. Nevaeh, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Then I know the answer to this question. I'm going to save that question. I want you to look in the camera and tell the folks at home what you expect out of Team Exigent Sports and yourself.
I want everyone to have good sportsmanship and just to try their best and keep their head up.
Oh, I love it. See, that's the student athletes I like to talk to right there. So, Nevaeh, what all sports do you have? Do you play?
I play football, basketball, and used to play softball, but I quit this year.
Did you hear that? First one? You hear the first one? Football.
Yeah, I think that.
She real football. She played for the middle school team, and they won a state championship, ain't it?
Yeah, 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row. And guess who was the best lineman on the team? Nevaeh.
That's what's up.
Nevaeh. That's the one I picked, and I was like, I want somebody who's going to get gritty, go after the rebounds. So I watched her practice for the first time, and she is so fast, it's going to be hard to catch her.
Yeah.
And that's where that defense going to come from right there. Yeah. Lily Odell, Nadine.
You got some scrappers.
And Nevaeh. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice to see. Well, let's talk to, who we got over? Let's talk to Jordan. Jordan with the Lake City gear on. How you doing, Jordan?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm great. You look like an athlete over there. How long have you played ball?
Since I was 4.
4 years old. You play like, and I'll tell you, she was balling at practice. Right. So look in the camera and tell the folks at home, what do you expect for Exigent Sports and your team?
I expect everybody to go there and have fun and do what they know how to do.
Absolutely. Now, I got a chance to practice with you the other day, and I seen some great things out of you. What did you get out of practice the other day with old Coach DJ?
I got some good moves that you showed us and a lot of stuff out of that.
Are you prepared to use those moves in the game?
Yes, sir.
I can't wait to see it. I hope you was practicing at home. I wish I was actually coaching, but I'm not. But I'm excited to have you on. What do you want to tell your folks back there in Anderson County?
I'm glad to represent Anderson County.
Hook 'em. Let's go to Rockwood, and let's talk to Miss Nadine Davidson. Hello, Miss Davidson. Miss Davidson, tell me something slick so I can slide. Tell the folks at home, look in the camera and tell them, what do you expect out of the team, Exigent Sports, and yourself?
Good hustle, good sportsmanship, a good ball game.
Absolutely. That's what we're looking for. How many points do you predict that you're going to have?
Like 10 at most.
10 at most. What about how many steals?
Like 6 or 7.
6 or 7. Now, there's some names on this list. Did you get to play against some of these girls on this list?
I had a teammate, Lexi Benson.
Lexi Benson?
And I played against Kylie Barger.
Okay. How do you feel I did in the draft?
Oh, and Jordan.
And Jordan?
Yeah.
Jordan's a baller. How do you feel like I did in the draft with the roster we have?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Do you expect us to take care of business and bring it home?
Yep.
Absolutely. One more question, and I'm going to ask this for every last one of you before we take a commercial break. Nadine, who's your favorite coach of all time that's coached you?
I'm going to have to be honest. My 8th grade coach. Sorry. Coach Gallion.
Love it. Addie?
Probably Coach Josh Wright.
Coach Wright. Nevaeh?
Probably Jess and Josh.
Okay, nice. Jordan?
Coach Couples.
Coach who?
Couples.
Oh, okay, awesome. Well, girls, I expect great things out of you. Thank you so much for showing up. You're representing well for Exigent Sports. Super proud of you. Game time is at 7 o'clock tomorrow. We'll see you about 6:30, all right? Guys, we got to take a commercial break, but we'll be right back.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris. Experience suspension.
SL Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood.
Every woman deserves compassionate, quality care, no matter her income. The Free Medical Clinic provides free, comprehensive women's health, including mammograms, annual physicals, and pap smears, and includes an entire suite of primary and preventative care services, all at no charge. The Free Medical Clinic is providing peace of mind to the women who make our homes and businesses work. We keep you healthy. Go to fmcor.org. Because every woman deserves peace of mind knowing she has the medical care she needs, even if she can't afford it. fmcor.org.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
No matter what you're up against, we have your back.
We are United Way.
We are neighbors helping neighbors.
In communities around the world, when disaster strikes, we get you back on your feet.
We help children build brighter futures.
We've been here for over 135 years.
But now, our work is more important than ever.
Join us.
Join your neighbors.
Join United Way.
In life, there are things that suck, but we do them anyway. Family photo sessions with matching outfits suck, but we do it anyway. And you know what else really sucks? Getting screened for cancer. But you've got to do it anyway. Screening can save your life from cancer, or even help prevent certain types of cancer. For more information, visit GetScreenedForCancer.org.
Commercial Metals Company is still a locally operated company that's serving the people of East Tennessee with convenient hours of operation. Commercial Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing is too big or too small. Still have that old clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Commercial Metals are specialists in commercial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Commercial Metals encourages you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. Member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Commercial Metals Company. Turn that scrap into cash.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
I ain't no water, man. My throat.
Coach, how you doing, man?
Yeah, man. I'm blessed, man. I'm glad to be here with you.
Absolutely, man.
You here too?
Yeah, absolutely. You gonna be my co-host, man?
I got you, man.
See, I thought about doing a Thursday show.
Okay.
But I wasn't gonna do it on sports and these babies.
What you gonna do it on?
Social media. Call it socially media. And we'll bring up all the hot topics. Speaking of hot topics, the hot topic for today is brought to you by OEB Law. If you want to turn your rec into a check, dial 865-546-1111 or hit the .com, recintoacheck.com. Hot topic. The hot topic is Juju Watkins
right.
and Jaden Daniels.
It's funny.
And the mama.
Man.
Came in between them.
She wasn't
playing. So, do you feel like Jaden's mama was being overprotective, or was she being obsessive?
No, I don't think she's been overprotective. I mean, she's protecting the investment. You know what I mean? So, you want the best for your kids. You know what I mean? And, you know, you always tell them what to look for, what not to look for. So, I don't think she knew. I mean, she probably knew who Juju was. Juju got her own money, you know what I mean? So she ain't really looking for your money.
That's what I'm saying. We're talking about Juju.
Yeah, so.
Even though she suffered a huge injury.
Right.
But she's still paid now.
Right.
Good healing. She's going to the NBA. Right. She's going to continue to make good money.
She still got 2 more years of school, right?
Yeah.
She's a sophomore,
Yeah.
So, but I you know, I don't know, it's hard to say because, like I said, Juju self-made. She got her own money, so she ain't really looking for your money, you know what I mean? But I did thought it was kind of funny, though. She came in like, she wasn't worrying.
She wasn't going for that. So if you had to pick one, was it being protective or obsessive?
Probably protective.
Protective?
Yeah, I said protective.
Man, she was doing too much. We're talking about Juju Watkins, man. She was being obsessive.
But I'm saying, like, maybe she didn't know. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she don't watch basketball.
Why was she there? Why was Mama there?
Because he was there.
She was. So you saying this grown man in the NFL, Mama walked him in, hold hands.
She a manager.
Mama, she's a momager.
Well, you call it what you want to call it, but when the NFL talked to that man about the check,
she was right there.
She right there.
Yeah. So protective to you.
Yeah. That's different than LeVar Ball. Same thing, man.
LeVar Ball ain't sitting in between.
I mean, not that. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, this the goal, the ultimate goal is to get the kids where they need to go. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying, like, far as like LeVar Ball. But as far as that part, now LeVar Ball would never do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he would never do that.
So it's obsessive. Yeah, you agree. No, you don't agree.
Nah, not really. I mean, it depends on the situation, I guess, Coach. You know what I mean?
I thought it was funny.
I'm trying to look at it as if it was my kid.
Yeah.
If it was my daughter, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
My son, I probably ain't going to be tripping too much. Shouldn't be fair. It ain't fair, but my daughter's my baby. They're my babies, though.
But I don't believe you.
Huh?
They was in a safe environment.
True.
Watching a basketball game.
True.
Right. TVs around, security's around, and if your daughter,
maybe she had like the eyes he would get. He was googly eyes.
He was googly.
He starstruck a little bit.
He was good. That's what I was watching. Like, they gonna kiss,
right? So she's like, hold on now,
this is too much. But shout out to Jaden Daniels' mom for being protective, as Coach Rock says, and protecting the investment. And for those of you who don't know who Jaden Daniels is, he is the starting quarterback for the Washington Commanders and helped lead them farther in the NFL than they've been in 20, 30 years this year. So, and Juju Watkins, if you don't know who that is, she's a star basketball player.
Superstar.
At USC. She's a sophomore this year.
Sophomore.
Yeah. So maybe a little bit of an age gap or something like that, or I don't know what it was, but superstar, both of them are really superstar studded. And I just thought it was funny. So the hot topic of the day is the mama sitting in between.
Now that I think about it, I believe my mama did the same thing.
Miss Emma would have done the same thing.
For sure.
Get your mind right. Get your mind right.
Yeah.
What time we leaving? Because you got camp in the morning.
You playing. For sure.
Did that hurt USC, Juju Watkins going down? Do you see them advancing?
Nah, I mean, they might make it to Elite 8, maybe Final Four, but as far as winning it, with Juju, I thought they had a shot at winning it. Without Juju, I don't think they got a shot at winning it.
Yeah.
I mean, with Juju, they still had a tough road, you know. Right. But not with Juju, she ain't got a chance.
She's tough. She's tough. Jaden Daniels with the Commanders, second year going into there. What do you feel like his athleticism and his leadership is going to take the Washington Commanders?
I mean, this is what he did this year was amazing. It's only going up for him. As long as he stay healthy and make the right decision. But with his mama there, he gonna make the right decision. He gonna show. But I think it will up for that kid.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. Hot topic, guys, brought to you by OEB Law. You turn your wreck into a check. 865-546-1111 or hit the .com site. That's wreckintoacheck.com. Now, it looks like it's an in-the-lab player.
We got one in the building.
In the studio. And he's ready to be interviewed.
He ready. He got the mic. He ready.
He ready to get interviewed.
He told me he was going for the MVP. He told me that out the rip.
Yeah, I heard him.
So he was going for it.
He's going for it.
I'm here for it.
Absolutely.
Let the thing fly.
Let that thing fly. Guys, let's take it to the bench. Hey, how you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the folks at home.
Hi, my name is Corbin Wilbanks. I play for Lake City Basketball, number 5.
Absolutely.
Tell me what it's like playing for Coach Kevin.
It's great. He teaches us a lot, and I've learned a lot during the past 3 years that he's been my coach. And I know that I can take the skills that he's taught me, as not as just a basketball player, but as a person, and go forward in life with that.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. You know, if coaches can't help kids bridge the gap,
right?
You know, and it's mostly important that the life lessons that they can get. So to hear Corbin say that means a lot to me.
I actually got to coach Coach Kevin. Yeah, you when he was growing up.
Did you?
Yeah. So
you're a legend.
Yeah,
you're a legend.
Man, I try to be.
There's some names out there.
Gotta be like Pop.
Tajon Jones.
Yeah, I got him for a year or two before Gene did all the work though. Gene had him right. You know what I'm saying? But I got him for when it's 6th grade, 7th grade.
Yeah. T. Higgins.
Nah, I did have T.
You had T. Higgins.
Somebody just posted pictures today of that team. And I remember they went 66-4 that summer. Wow. We lost to I get them confused with Cam them group.
Cam.
Yeah,
Cam.
yeah.
Ryan
I get them confused with that group, but I believe team them only lost was to either Andrew Wiggins or R.J. Barrett.
Wow.
They lost to them twice.
Yeah.
And then they lost to I can't remember the other kid, but all the teams they lost to was NBA players.
Yeah, and they're actually in it. Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's take it back to the bench. Corbin, what do you feel like you would be doing if you wasn't playing basketball?
Probably just play football.
Multi-sport player?
Yes, sir.
Any other sports you play outside of football and basketball?
Mainly just football and basketball, during over the season.
If you had to pick one today, Coach said, Mom said, you had to pick one, what would it be?
Oh, basketball for sure, 100%.
Yeah, that's an MVP talk right there.
Everybody like basketball. You can see your face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Lady can see your face. Is there any kid on the team or in the All-Star game that you're looking forward to playing with or playing against?
I would really I can't wait to play with Britton Tackett, who plays in Oliver Springs. We lost to them in the offseason, in the preseason and offseason. But he's a really good player. He has really good footwork, and he's just a competitive player all around. And Kyron Carr plays on Harriman. He's big. He's really competitive, and I know he can do a lot of great things on the court with that ball.
Well, I'm glad you're giving me the rundown. Now I can get straight to my
I was
cousin.
trying to cut him off. He wasn't looking. You let too much out there. We got to get some of the bed. Coach gonna watch this show about 4 times.
I know who to look for. I definitely know who to look for. And you know what we've done for the past 2 years is not only have we selected the teams, he didn't have a chance to do a practice this year time-wise, but we practice with the team. We don't allow the coaches to see who they have. Yeah. They meet them the day of, and that's what makes this as competitive and as nice as it is, because these coaches have to learn them that day.
Coach Q texted me on the way here and said, man, you have a list for me so I know who I got and who. I said, yeah, I got you, Coach.
We give them a rundown.
Yeah, I got you.
But it's up to them.
It's up to you at that.
To make it work. Yeah, absolutely. Well, Corbin, let me ask you, man. I see you got that Lake City gear on, man. Are you going to Mavland next year?
Hopefully, but it's here to support.
Well, I tell you what. As an 8th grader, you don't have to worry about a transfer rule. You can go to Chattanooga, Nashville, Webb, Catholic, Oak Ridge, anywhere you want to go. You don't have to worry about the transfer rule. If there was one high school that you want to play for, who would it be? Don't get yourself in trouble.
You put it on the spot, Coach.
I did.
Probably AC at 100%.
100%.
It's a really good environment, and I know that Coach Jevers is really experienced, and he knows how to coach his players.
Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree with that.
Let me ask you, Coach, if you was in high school right now,
and
you go to any school you go to for basketball, so you take basketball, where are you going?
Harriman.
Harriman?
Hands down. Hands down, I went to Harriman. Now, I came from Clinton to Oak Ridge, right? And my mother had to make that
what about
move.
Today? Like if you were playing today, not
if I was playing today.
Yeah.
And I was a middle schooler where in Oak Ridge?
Any school you Robinsonville, any school, and you better make your decision, and you had to make it today. Where would you go?
Oak Ridge.
You go to Oak Ridge?
I would go to Oak Ridge because I like Coach Aaron Green. He made it to the state championship, blase. But I really truly believe his coaching style really helps the next person. He's been to the next level. He's played for Bruce Pearl. He's at UT. So he has a coaching. His daddy coached him. He was Mr. Basketball. He has so many different collectives under his belt. I think I will be under Coach Green.
Yeah, I feel that. It'd be Coach Green or Jody Wright. It'd be the 2 guys for me. Yeah. It'd be one or the other.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong either way.
You can't go wrong either way. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So I got one more question for you, sir.
All right.
We're gonna give it to the bench here over there. Corbin, what do you want to tell the people at home about what do you expect out of this game and yourself?
I expect positive vibes because I know everybody on this team deserves the chance to be on this team and are complete leaders on and off the court. And just respect, and that's mainly all.
Well, congratulations for being on the All-Star team, to being selected. Your peers love you, and they wanted to see you out there, so congratulations on that. Guys, we got to take a small commercial break, but when we get back, I think we got some Exigent Sports guys in the building. We'll be right back.
Commercial Metals Company is still a locally operated company that's serving the people of East Tennessee with convenient hours of operation. Commercial Metals buys all types of scrap metal. Nothing is too big or too small. Still have that old clunker sitting around? We've been buying them for years. Commercial Metals are specialists in commercial scrap. We have what it takes to get any size job done. Commercial Metals encourages you to recycle responsibly. Scrap with only licensed dealers. Member of the TSRA and the ISRI. Commercial Metals Company. Turn that scrap into cash.
If anyone knows the joy of rescuing animals, it's me. Just ask my rescues, who are all very important members of my family. Your life can also be forever changed by adopting a shelter pet. And it's not just about the happiness your pet gets from finding a loving home, but that which you'll get from bringing them into your life. The heroes at American Humane have been helping animals for more than 140 years. You can learn more at AmericanHumane.org.
In our community, everyone deserves access to quality health care. At the Free Medical Clinic, we offer no-charge medical services to those without insurance. There is never a bill at the Free Medical Clinic. From primary care, preventative care, diagnostics, and specialty care, our dedicated team is here to help. The Free Medical Clinic, taking your fear away from becoming sick or hurt. Go to fmcor.org to become a patient. Remember, there is never a charge for your care. fmcor.org.
Feeling overwhelmed with your business finances? At P&L Business Services, we handle all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. From federal tax returns to QuickBooks training, we've got you covered. With over 25 years of experience, we provide customized packages to fit your business. Focus on what you love most, building your business. Let us take care of the rest. Call 865-294-4792. P&L Business Services, empowering you to grow your business.
In life, there are things that suck, but we do them anyway. Family photo sessions with matching outfits suck, but we do it anyway. And you know what else really sucks? Getting screened for cancer. But you've got to do it anyway. Screening can save your life from cancer, or even help prevent certain types of cancer. For more information, visit GetScreenedForCancer.org.
This spring, all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
Your local Ferris dealer is SL Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood. Call 865-354-0600.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Come on, man. I got the mic. I'm supposed to be ready. See, they weren't ready, Coach.
Come on, man. That's for you, man.
That was mine.
That was on you.
Man, you gotta give me a heads up, man. I ain't have my hot tea and honey. You know what I mean?
Guys, welcome back to Exigent Sports. We're so happy that you're here. We appreciate all the love and support, all the shares, the likes, the comments. Just amazing. We really appreciate that. If you haven't already took time to share, go ahead and make someone aware. Please share. Let them know that Exigent Sports is on. These 8th grade All-Stars are in the building. So far, so good. So far, so good.
I'm ready for tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at the hoop. Drop 30.
Speaking of going to hoop, so Monday I practiced with the boys.
Right.
I had all the moves in my head.
In your head.
My body didn't do the moves.
I went out there and played the men's league. First game of the season, right?
Yeah.
I only played, first and last game of the season. Right. I told him off the rip, I said, I'm going to give you 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And you can split it up as 2,
yeah,
2, 2, and 2.
Right.
Or you can do 4 and 4. But what we ain't going to do is 8 straight.
Right.
We only had 5 players.
Oh, you played 40 minutes.
I ain't been back since.
So you left your team short. They play with 4 the rest of the season?
I don't know what they play with.
But you wouldn't.
Name of the team with the Rock Boys and everything. It was a rap, Coach. It was around one and done like Calipari. That was it.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's tough, man.
40 minutes? Come on, man.
That's tough, man. Well, you could at least just stood on one side of the court. Defense, offense, you could have picked one.
You know, when you out there, you out there. You know what I'm saying?
You hitting that floor. You
know what
transition.
I mean? Like I tell them, though, if you need me, I'm in the corner. I ain't going to the lane.
Right.
I ain't shooting no layup.
Right.
Corner ball, free ball.
Spot up.
That's all I'm doing. That's all I can give you.
Coach, you still got to shoot. You still got a little stroke.
I can still shoot that thing now. It's
Still
like
got a
riding a
little
bike.
Yeah, it is.
It's like riding a bike.
Well, I miss my free throws. I ain't gonna lie. I missed my free throws and my 3-pointer in the practice Monday. But I thought it was going in. Matter of fact, Bucket bet me $100 that I wasn't gonna make it. I closed my eyes and I knew it was going in. It didn't go in, Coach.
Did he pay you Bucket? Still owe you $100. Yeah, 100 in the hole. But I did learn something.
What's that?
I'm a horse player. I just play horse from now on out.
Yeah,
that's it. You want to play me a horse? Line me up.
Well, let's put a little small bid on there. Chick-fil-A.
You can't outshoot me, DJ.
Chick-fil-A dinner.
On what, the game?
On a horse game of horse. Right. Chick-fil-A dinner.
Live. We do it live.
Do it live.
Come say less.
BBB Communications.
Say less.
I'm calling on you. We're going to have a live horse game. Coach Rock versus Coach DJ for a Chick-fil-A dinner. Chick-fil-A, can we get you to sponsor that in case I lose?
Because you're going to lose, Coach. You're going to lose. For
Coach, I'm excited, man. This week has been a long week for both of us. We put a lot of planning and thoughts into this. Got referees, score table, and
dancing.
The dance team was not going to be able to do it this year. Something happened with the dance team. I just found out yesterday. So I did call a backup though.
Right.
Central High School girls.
Okay.
I did reach out to them. I haven't got a contact back, but we might not have a dance team this year. But
I call Old Town 357. They still in it. They still got it.
They still got it. We'll go with the backup plan, and at halftime we'll have a free throw contest. At halftime,
we'll make it work.
Have free throw contest, or for $1, a fan can come out and shoot from half court. And however many dollars that we rack up for that person who hits during halftime can take the whole pot.
I wanted the 3-point contest, but we didn't get enough basketball, man.
Not enough basketballs to do that.
Stuff, man, so.
Let's talk about future plans for next year, Coach. I know we talked about having a band.
Yeah.
Cheerleaders.
Yeah.
And 8th grade cheerleaders.
I think it'd be like the same schools that's participating in the game. Let's see if we can get the 8th grade cheerleaders.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's only right.
I think that'd be cool.
They shouldn't have been left out since day one.
No, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is, as you do stuff, you grow as you go.
Right.
So it's stuff that we add on as we go.
Right.
So that's something I like to do. And then even with the band, if you can get it might be a little harder to get an 8th grade band, but it's something that I feel like just make it a whole 8th grade night.
Absolutely. And I like that. And as you see, guys, we're already talking about next year. We have a game tomorrow. But we're already planning for next year because it's exigent, it's pressing, it's demanding that we put faces to these names, that we get these people recognized and help them bridge the gap between 8th grade and freshmen. So these coaches know who they are. Give them knowledge and encouragement to move forward.
Right.
Yeah. So you know my coaches.
Right.
I know your coaches.
Right.
You got a little bit of experience on me with the coaches now.
For sure. But you got Pat, though. Pat, man, he had Jacksonville balling.
And his AAU teams.
Oh, for sure.
And his AAU team, yeah. But I got Coach Raekwon, and he's an exciting young man.
When it comes to basketball, that kid,
he's a floor general.
Limitless.
He is a floor general. There's no question about that, man.
He'd be my point guard hands down.
Anywhere. Yeah, I remember playing.
And I coached some good point guard.
Yeah, I know. I've had him on my AAU team several times. And Ray will go to the corner and put on his headphones and away from the team, away from anybody in the gym. And one day I asked him, I was like, everything okay? He's like, yeah, Coach, I'm just getting my basketball mind ready. And he does it.
When he's stepping that flows.
He does it.
It's definitely hard work, man.
I didn't know if he was passing gas or what. But he was just getting his basketball mind ready. We have some of these guys from Exigent Sports boys team that's made it in the studio. Let's take it to the bench. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those guys. Star-studded night. It looks like I have Mir Porter, DJ Pendergrass, Briar Jones, Noah Cox. Noah Cox always been a baller, man. And the man, the myth, the legend, who's already getting college coaches to reach out and say, hey, come see me, Brady Gwynn. How you doing, sir?
Good. How about you?
I'm great, man. Tell the folks who you are and where you're from.
I'm Brayden Glenn, Coalfield.
What grade you in?
8th grade.
8th grade, all-star. And Brayden, tell us, what all sports do you play?
Basketball and football.
That's it, just basketball and football?
Yes, sir.
And I've seen Brayden play for many years. What is your favorite sport if you had to pick one?
Football.
Football for sure?
Yes, sir.
You're a dog out there on that field, man, but you're great at everything that you do. I see a big future for you. What do you want to tell the fans at home, your expectations for the team and yourself?
I think you just got to go out there, play ball.
Absolutely. Defense wins championships, right?
Yes, sir.
What's in the paint?
What's in the what?
What's in the paint?
Nothing.
Nothing. Let's talk to Sunbright. Let's pass it to Sunbright, Mr. Noah Cox. Noah Cox, you've always been a very talented basketball player. Do you play any other sports outside of basketball, sir?
Yeah, I play basketball and baseball.
Basketball and baseball. What's your favorite?
Basketball for sure.
For sure? Well, I tell you what, you can light those nets up, and I hope the fire department's around, because if you catch on fire, they're going to have to spray them nets down, man. How long you been playing ball, man?
Probably about, I think, 7 years.
7 years?
Wait,
what?
No.
A little longer?
Yeah, probably. Like 9 years, probably.
Yeah, you're getting old on me. I'm getting gray hairs, Noah. I'm getting gray hairs, man. So tell the people at home, what do you expect out of Team Exigent Sports and yourself?
I expect us to do a lot of good things and for us to really just go out there and win.
Absolutely. And you have a partner with your partner in crime, Mr. Jones, besides just pass it over to Briar. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good.
You're looking pretty good, man. I watched you practice Monday. Very impressed with the way you carried yourself, the way you handled the ball, your body movement, your feet work, your confidence. Where did that confidence come from?
Just playing a long time.
Yeah, how long you been playing?
About 8 years.
Yeah. Have you always played for Sunbright?
Yeah.
You have always played for Sunbright?
Yeah.
And I remembered your face. I just couldn't remember, what your attribute was on the basketball court. But you showed me quickly in that practice, man. What are you most excited about in this game?
Just going out there and winning.
Absolutely. And what would you like to tell your people at home about what you expect from Team Exigent Sports and yourself?
Just going out there and winning it all.
Absolutely. I love it. Let's pass it to Robertsville. DJ Pendergrass, the Bronny pick. Bronny pick. How you doing, Mr. Pendergrass?
I'm doing good.
Speak up a little bit. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Thank you for joining Exigent Sports. Do you play any other sports besides basketball?
I used to play football.
And next year you'll be a freshman. You going to Oak Ridge High School?
Yes, sir.
Tajay, tell me how you feel about the transfer portal for high school level. You think it's a good thing or a bad thing for sports?
A good thing.
Think it's a good thing? Do you feel like you want to go to Oak Ridge High School next year, or do you feel like you want to go somewhere else?
Oak Ridge.
Roll, Wildcats, roll. I ain't never figured out the rest of the words, but I know you don't like this song. Master Dragon over here. Tajay, do you plan on playing football next year?
I don't know.
You don't know yet?
No, not really.
Well, I support whatever you do, man. What do you want to tell the people at home about your expectations for Team Exigent Sports and yourself?
My expectations is that we go out and play hard and hopefully win.
Absolutely. Well, let's pass it on over to Mr. Porter there. Mir Porter, a.k.a. the Beast, the man, the myth, the legend. Mir, how many sports do you play?
I just play 2 sports, football and basketball.
I heard you was the captain of the wrestling team.
Wrestling team?
Yeah, you captain of the wrestling team?
No, sir.
Well, thank you for joining Extra Sports. Congratulations. You were the #1 pick for the boys coming off there. How do you feel about being recognized, nominated, and picked #1?
It feel good, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot.
Absolutely. What is your expectations out of yourself going into this game? You feel an MVP vibe coming on?
I mean, y'all can play. Y'all feel MVP vibe, but I'm still gonna go out there and play team ball. Make sure you get the win.
Absolutely. And if you had to choose one sport, what would it be?
Football.
100%?
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about the transfer portal?
I mean, yes, it's a great thing. It's a great thing.
Do you think students in high school deserve to get paid NIL money?
Yes, sir.
No doubt. Are you going after that NIL money?
Oh, yes, sir.
I tell you what, if I get right, I'll be your first deal, all right?
Yes, sir. I appreciate
But you got to keep those grades top tier. Keep yourself in check and make good decisions, you understand?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I appreciate you all showing up. All of you are great athletes. I expect great things out of every last one of you. Braden, Noah, Briar, Tajay. Tajay looked good in practice. His warm-ups was Bronny.
He getting taller, man.
His warm-ups was Bronny, but then when he started playing...
Bronny hooping right now. You know what y'all say, man. I get our boy Bronny, man. Bronny cold.
Well, you seen... Okay, his warm-ups was Bronny beginning.
Okay.
His game was Bronny right now.
All right.
Okay. And then, of course, we got Mir Porter, who was picked top. So, super excited about that, guys. We appreciate you guys for showing up. Coach Rock here, Coach DJ. The game is tomorrow. It's going to be 7 o'clock for the girls, 8 o'clock for the boys at Cofield. Make sure if you can't make it, you tune in right here on BBB Communications. You guys have a wonderful and blessed night.